like you said, Gabby sees red whenever you mention me, so how you gonna bring her to the table?
Leave that to me.
I just want to know what the strategy is that you're gonna use with the most stubborn person on the planet.
I'm gonna convince her that, for Rafe's sake, for the sake of our relationship, fighting has to stop. Nobody wins in a situation like this.
Sounds good.
You talk to Rafe?
Once you talk to Gabby, she's on board, you let me know, and then So where's Gabby today?
She had an unexpected meeting with Philip.
Unexpected?
Yeah.
Well, I hope everything's okay. You really are scum.
I hired you, and you betrayed me.
For goodness.
Wrong. I saved you. When I decided to relaunch Gabby Chic at Titan, you were hanging on by a professional thread.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I would. The only reason that you're CEO is because your daddy took pity on you. He almost destroyed your entire family, destroyed his company, and Xander quit out of disgust.
He has complete confidence in me because I'm doing an outstanding job.
Because of the profits that Gabby Chic is generating, which are going to double when I release that fragrance and jewelry line.
What are you doing?
That aftershave. That I smelled that in my house yesterday. You were there, weren't you? No, you didn't. You didn't get that dirt on tape from a background check. You and Ava are teaming up to take me down.
Oh, man.
That's great, Rachel. Make sure you fill the water to the top.
Hey, do we really have to do this now?
We were right here.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah, but I would rather be safe than sorry. Why are you annoyed by this? I told you I wanted to do this before we left.
No, I know. I'm sorry. Fine, whatever. It's fine. Hey!
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's got me happy.
Why is this a special treat?
Well, it's special because your great Uncle Philip and I, when we were in high school together, we were sweethearts. And we carved our initials into a tree that was originally right over there.
But then your uncle, he kind of chopped it down because it was acting like a spoiled brat.
He realized he made a mistake and he fixed it. So he went and bought us this new one to symbolize a new beginning, and we planted it here together. Wasn't that so sweet of him?
It's very sweet. He's a prince.
Melinda, before you arrest us, please just hear me out.
I can't tell you how disappointed I am, Counselor. I really thought you were one of the good guys.
He is!
Not anymore, clearly. I am truly shocked that you would get involved with these two. She likes to brawl and bash people's heads in, and Xander Cook? I mean, where do you even begin with him? How could you let them talk you into being a part of this horrendous scheme?
Because I am certain Judge Smales is in E.J. Demira's pocket.
Then you should have tried to prove it through legal means. My office could have launched an investigation to determine whether or not any crime was committed. Instead, the Spectator is going to run a front-page story about your arrest and your probable disbarment. Well, if you excuse me, see about you two getting booked.
I really am so sorry, May. It's all my fault. For forcing you to go along with our plan. No one forced me to do anything. I knew how risky it was to approach Judge Smales. I knew that if he was threatened, he would find a way to retaliate. But you couldn't have known he'd record you. It might have occurred to me if I'd been on my game. If I'd been thinking clearly, sensibly. But I wasn't. I was operating out of fear.
Of what?
That I wouldn't be able to find a legal way to keep Bonnie from going back to prison. As you pointed out, the odds are stacked against her. I mean, it'd be very difficult to get an acquittal under the best of circumstances. Facing a crooked judge, trying to get a jury to see past Bonnie's record and damning evidence. I couldn't take the chance. I had to protect her.
waiting for love. It's beautiful.
Except now, Bonnie and I will be prison pen pals instead of husband and wife.
We will find a way out of this.
How? I'm about to be charged with a felony.
Come with me, please. I'll come back for you.
Poor guy. God, I wish the hell I'd have kept him out of this. I feel awful.
Don't. This is my stupid idea. Oh, well, thank you, Rachel. You helped me do such a fantastic job.
Can I go and water some more trees?
Yes, you can. Just make sure you stay close so I can see you at all times, okay? Okay. Have fun.
Was it really necessary to tell her that Philip chopped down our original tree because he was being a brat?
I could have said jealous lunatic. Sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. You're right.
Then why did you? And please don't tell me old habits.
Chloe, come on. You know why? I'm just having a hard time accepting the fact that I lost you too, Phil. Okay?
I appreciate your honesty, but please try harder, or our friendship is going to suffer.
Look, you know I don't like to give Philip credit for anything, but I think the guy is actually beating me on this front. It was gracious of him to invite me to dinner. It was his idea to plant this tree. That was thoughtful. Maybe the guy's finally changed his ways. And for your sake, I hope he has.
You're convinced I'm conspiring with David because you think you smell my aftershave inside of your